So what happens?
Oh, what happened is we're going back to Spain. We've had a good time.
They say the best laid plans often go awry. The plan was to fly to Madrid, take the train to Marbella, and hang out with my buddy Fred. Fred had organized a ride to Morocco with his Marbella Kings motorcycle group. But we ran into a snag earlier on when we realized that I couldn't take a rental to Morocco. So what did we do? We bought a bike, a BMW 800S, 2007 with 53,000 kilometers on it, and only for 3,000 euros. And at the end of the ride, if I didn't like it, we could sell it. It sounded like a perfect plan. And away we go! You can make all the plans you want. Mother Nature had a plan of her own. The idea was for the 8 of us to ride to Tarifa and take the ferry across to Tangier, where we kick off an 8-day bike ride across northern Morocco. But like they say, the best laid plans often go awry. We were supposed to start with 8, but only the 4 of us took on the reins. What should have taken an hour and a half took 2.5 hours. The weather was absolutely foul, and the sea was way too choppy for any ferry crossings, so we had no other choice but to hunker down in Tarifa for the night and get ready for the next day. Yay! We're in! Nice! You got your ticket? For fuck's sake. It takes around an hour to cross the Tangiers from Tarifa at a cost of around 100 euros with the bikes. The day we went, the boats were crowded because of the previous day's cancellation. We're about to roll onto African soil, and away we go! You get your passport stamped on the boat, and you think that should be the last bit of bureaucracy you have to deal with. But no, I forgot. We're dealing with third world paper pushers. If you've traveled around a bit, you know these guys just love their uniform. One last checkpoint, one last checking of your documents, one last time the dog comes around sniffing around your butt, and hopefully we should be done. With all that paperwork and palaver over and done with, we're rolling through Tangier on our way over to Tetouan. But a little bit about Tangier. Tangier, Tangier in Arabic, is a Moroccan port on the Strait of Gibraltar. It has been a strategic gateway between Africa and Europe since the Phoenician times. Its whitewashed hillside Medina is home to the Dar al-Mekhzen, a palace of the sultans that's now a museum of Moroccan artifacts. Many civilizations and cultures have influenced the history of Tangier, starting from before 10th century BCE as a strategic Phoenician town and trading center, and has been the nexus for many cultures. In 1923, it became an international zone managed by colonial powers and became a destination for many European and American diplomats, spies, bohemians, writers, and businessmen. Well, that party ended with the Moroccan independence between 1956 and 1960. Next stop, Tetouan. And away we go! The North Moroccan countryside and valleys en route to Tetouan are renowned for their stunning natural beauty, featuring the rugged Rift Mountains, lush terrace farms, and charming Berber villages. Highlights include the scenic valley, the protected landscapes of national parks, and the fertile plains along the Mulaya River. Visitors can enjoy outdoor activities like hiking, exploring traditional markets, and experiencing local Berber culture, crafts, and cuisine. The landscape is dotted with olive groves, citrus orchards, and dense forests, offering plenty of opportunities for photography and nature walks. Visiting in the spring or fall provides mild weather and vibrant scenery, making this region an authentic and picturesque part of northern Morocco, ideal for cultural immersion and outdoor adventure. Tetouan in Arabic, is a city in northern Morocco. It lies along the Martel Valley and is one of two major ports of Morocco on the Mediterranean Sea. You don't have to ruin the video. The city has witnessed many development cycles spanning over more than 2,000 years. The first settlements date back to the 3rd century BC. That's how old it is. And a century later, the Phoenicians traded there, and after them, the town was known as Tamuda, became a Roman colony under Emperor Augustus. That's how old that city is. Away we go! Yeah. The modern history of the city starts around the late 15th century, and it was rebuilt in the decade before the fall of Granada in 1492. Thousands of Muslims and Jews from Andalusia settled in the north of Morocco and on the ruins of the city of Tetouan. The city went through a prosperous period of reconstruction and growth in various fields and became the center of the reception of the Andalusian civilization. It is often linked to Granada and is nicknamed Granada's daughter. Some families still kept keys belonging to their old homes in Granada, and it's also nicknamed as Pequeña Jerusalem, Little Jerusalem by the Sephardi Jews. The Medina of Tetouan is a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1997. After all that riding and walking around, I got me a wicked case of the munchies. It was time to eat anyway. Yeah. Hey. No está nada. No sauce. We got ourselves a good night's sleep and we're plenty rested for the next leg of our Moroccan road trip. Next stop, Chefchaouen. Chefchaouen is a city in northern Morocco and is noted for its buildings in the shade of blue, for which it's nicknamed the Blue City. It is situated in a mountainous region in northern Morocco between Tetouan and Ouazzane. Chefchaouen was founded in 1471 and the original settlement consisted of just a small fortress now referred to as Chefchaouen Kasbah. The fortress was erected to help defend the area from potential attacks by Portuguese invaders, and at the time, Portugal was launching attacks against northern cities and towns in Morocco. Chefchaouen is known for the striking blue-washed buildings of its old town. Leather and weaving workshops line its steep cobbled lanes. That's right.
Indigo blue. What is the price? What's the price?
Not bad. Lovely. So this appears to be one of the main squares. Very nice. Super tourist walking around with a camera. And not everyone appreciates being on camera, like this dude here. I got into an altercation with him in Arabic. Jackass. A pleasing blend of Moroccan and Andalusian influences the blue city of Chefchaouen that is named for the brilliant hue adorning most of its buildings, originally chosen by Sephardic Jews fleeing the Spanish Inquisition. The blue city is undeniably one of the country's prettiest. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, kayfak. It's called the Blue City, but Chefchaouen could more accurately be called the 50 Shades of Blue City, as it's full of so many variations on a theme. Powder blue, cyan, robin's eggs, indigo, cobalt, azure, and periwinkle. It's painted in an endless array of shades that make it feel truly alive. We were all set and ready to go back to our hotel after a wonderful day of discovering the mystic town of Chefchaouen. We were all well fed, we did a spot of shopping, got a lot of pictures in. But then all of a sudden, we got a bike breakdown.
I should have asked him to do it in front of me.
Dave's bike, that Dave, not this Dave. It's turning over, but it's not starting. And Fred's got a like a booster pack, but he's struggling to knowing how it works. Let's see what the 2 days are looking at. Is my kickstand up? Yep, good.
You should help more than take videos at the moment.
Okay, well, there's nothing else I could do.
You can help me put this together.
Okay. As hard as we tried, we could not get this bike to start, no matter how many tricks we pulled out of our toolbox. We tried rolling it down the hill to kickstart it in gear, but apparently gravity had better plans. Then we thought, hey, let's jumpstart it, which is code for let's shock the poor thing back into life. But even then, that was met with a stern, dead stare. The bike was as dead as a doornail, or maybe a doornail that's been sitting out in the rain like our bikes had done all afternoon. The bike was completely unresponsive. The 2 Daves, ever the brave souls, managed to take it to a mechanic, probably hoping for a quick fix or at least a good story for the bar. We all stood around biting our nails wishing for a miracle, or at least the bike would start without requiring a seance. As they say, best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Turns out even mice and men are not immune to stubborn bikes. I always tell my children, it's not what's happened to you, it's how you deal with it. So we sat back, made peace with the fact that Dave's bike was officially dead, and decided there was only one thing left to do. Wait overnight for the mechanic's verdict, and then celebrate the victory with a succulent Chinese meal, because nothing says recovery like dumplings and a fortune cookie. Who knew? The real lesson here was, sometimes the best way to fix a dead bike is just to order a takeout and start planning for the next adventure.
Really sounds like it wants to start, but
I must take a picture of it.
huh?
I must take a picture of it.
All for one and one for all. We came together as a team, united by a shared love of adventure, riding motorcycles, bad decisions, and questionable meals. There were the 4 of us, and not a single one of us was about to abandon our friend. After an epic journey filled with questionable navigational skills, questionable snacks, and enough inside jokes to fill a library, we decided we had enough adventure. We'd seen so much, done so much, and probably broken a few traffic laws along the way, and frankly, we were ready to head home before the authorities or more rain found us. So Dave's bike was loaded onto a tow truck, and we rode back to Spain following the truck like a pack of dogs hounding a cat out of town. Our plan was to roll Dave's bike onto the ferry, roll it off in Tarifa, and get it to a mechanic that knows what they're doing. It was a trip for the books, or at least a really long, slightly embarrassing story that would probably exaggerate at parties for years to come. But hey, all for one, and one slightly single battered bike for all.
I bet you'll start now. Come here, Walla. Tilt the steering so you can go that way. Pull the steering towards you. That's it. That's it. All the way. All the way, Jose. That's it. Last time you're going to mind me.
Freaking dogs here as well. Dogs everywhere. All of the place smells like cats.
Cat what?
Put the bike down. Come forward, please. Just push it.
Hey, to all my fans back in the UK, I'm having a great time. I'm now sailing back on the ferry with my great brother, Z, my good friend David, and where's the big guy? Where's he gone?
He's going for a piss.
He's gone to cause trouble again.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, yeah, of course. Keep going. I got you here. Go, 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 go. Big one. Boom, boom. Nice. Nice. There's a parking spot right in front of you. I've got to give a special shout out to my buddy Nader Hamid and thank him so much for letting me use his music. Get on Spotify, check this guy out, you're gonna love him.
Give me air, give me water, give me a road to walk my
And if you like this video, please smash a like, subscribe, and leave a lovely comment. And I'll see you on the next Away We Go!